You're going to have to listen to what the people are saying in order for you to have a position or to be in a position where they will give you another go at it. You would imagine that the current president, if he wants to have another go at it, would be very careful about the things that are done in this period. But that doesn't seem that he's throwing caution to the wind with some of the things that he's pronounced, especially in the recent past. Is that the voice of somebody who's listening to the people who want to have their input in terms of how they would maybe bring him back?
His acolytes have told us that it doesn't matter, that we are smarter than Yoweri Museveni, we are smarter than Samia Suluhu, and if Samia Suluhu got 92%, William Ruto is going to get 100%. They're telling us that they have got templates from the neighboring countries in the region. Beyond that, they can go to Northeastern, open up the floodgates, distort history. Distort history, because the things which were being said in Wajir about sessional paper number 10 and trying to incite that part of the country against the rest of the country is historical revisionism that fails to recognize the truth of the history that happened in that part of the country. But maybe that's a conversation for another day. We need to talk about the irredentism that took place there, the Somali nationalism, the Ogaden issues, the Siad Barre intervention. Never mind. We are talking about a regime that seems to have given up on the possibility of being elected, and that is now starting to signpost other avenues of retention of power, telling us in broad daylight that we are going to stuff the boxes, maybe so that we can stay away. I don't know whether that's calculated to generate apathy so that we stay away, or maybe with the intent that we will actually stuff the boxes. Now, you see, that also signals illegitimacy for William Ruto, regardless that he wins fairly. The country will believe that the election was stolen. And he should go very cautiously about that, because you are talking about a nation on the tenterhooks. And you could even win. And the people can say that we don't accept you.
Briefly, Barrack, how sick then is the state that Kenya finds itself in when you talk about education, cost of living, security, rule of law, disrespect of court orders, and the decisions that clearly expose Kenyans to unease, disease that you've never had?
We remain in a difficult place in the season of anomie, as we said at the beginning. We would hope that the ethical and moral pillars of the nation remain intact, and they will speak to Ruto, and that Ruto may now have the opportunity to prove that he does not just wear an evangelical mask, that when he quotes the Bible, it's not just a facade, it's not just an ecclesiastical mask he wears, and that he can hold a conversation with himself, with his soul, and that he might find a genuinely divine moment when he knows and recognizes that the voice of the people is the voice of God, and listen to that voice.
Well, sometimes conversations open up folks to realities and bare insights, and possibly opening up people's eyes to the realities that are the current state of things, then onto action. Barrack Muluka, thank you for joining us this morning.
Welcome.
And looking forward to a time where people will actually take conversations and engagement that we have and then apply them to current circumstance of where Kenya is at the moment. And this is one to watch in terms of what will happen in the coming days. And this Ebola quarantine center facility is a symptom that we speak of. There are other issues that definitely need to be dealt with.
Thank you.